Okay, today we've got Josh Ewing's 05 Dodge on the dyno, and I'm going to let him tell you guys a little bit about what's done to the truck. Why don't you tell him a little bit, injectors, fuel system, engine,
Yep.
go from there.
It was a factory 5.9 truck. We did a 6.7 swap, 300% S&S's, 212 mil pumps, stock bore QSBs. It's got Wagler Street Fighter rods in it. Turbo 88, 96, 132 forced induction.
And that's T6 on the manifold.
Yep.
So, and really, like, we just made our first pass on the dyno. That was 1,400 microseconds. It did 1,257 horsepower, so shows good power potential. So we're looking forward to turning this thing up and seeing what power it's capable of making.
That's right.
So stay tuned, and we'll see what kind of fun we can have today. Okay, that last tune we added fuel and it definitely wanted to just choke out the turbo. So I'm going to make some tuning adjustments to try to keep some fuel out of it down low in the lower RPM. We're going to ramp in fuel a little bit more gradual and get this thing an accurate dyno reading with the added fuel quantity and see what it makes. Okay, we got the truck to 1,347 horsepower. The truck's making a good power curve. That was making peak power like 3,800 RPM. So it's a good running truck for a single turbo. And now we're going to try to turn the power back and dial in a 770 index tune and maybe even a 670 index tune. We need like 775 horsepower. So I'm going to go all the way down to 1,000 microseconds, pull timing out of it, pull some rail pressure out of it, and see if we can turn this thing down a little bit below 800 horsepower.
Hey, what are you doing?
I wish I was still stuffing my mouth so you could see the glorious, large canyon of my mouth.
Well, then there's that.
In the bed.
Okay.
We should shoot Josh with a dart. Think I'd feel good in Josh's leg.
You want to die?
Imagine shoot that into his leg. Josh, I'll give you 20 seconds.
Yeah, hit an airline.
Not recommended for shop use.
Where'd it go?
It's stuck in the wall.
Hey guys, we've got Jeff's 2018 truck here. We just got done doing a 48 swap on it, and I'm gonna let him kind of tell a little bit about the truck, what are your goals for it, and what transmission you put in it, and why.
All right, so I think it's not a secret that the 68s aren't the best transmission out there. This truck's only got 30,000 miles on it. The previous owner burned up the stock transmission, put a, I guess, Comp 2 transmission with billet shafts, the Sonic's drum, and all the goodies that are supposed to make it last. That didn't last, and I'm not gonna keep putting something in there that could potentially fail. I don't know what my power goals are gonna be in the future, but I definitely want the truck to be reliable. I want to be able to beat on it time to time. I want to know that it's going to get me home, not leave me on the side of the road. And
yeah, you drove. I mean, you lost overdrive on the way in, or overdrives were pretty much gone out of it. So you drove a lot of the way in here from Virginia in fourth gear.
Fourth gear, turning high RPMs, just trying to cross my fingers and hope that I made it.
Right.
And
so now we've got would be like a Comp 3 equivalent. Comp 2.
So it is a Comp 3.
Okay.
You guys put the fat shaft input, the torque converter to match it, the fat shaft output.
Right. Okay. Yeah, he had actually bought a transmission from a customer of ours previously. That's why I wasn't 100% sure exactly what that build was. But he brought us a trans that we had just gone through last fall or something like that. That a customer of ours had parted out. Then we did the install. Added transmission coolers and porcupine, anteater, got everything dialed in.
So tab shifter and everything still works.
Checked our line pressure, we're right at 200 PSI. Everything should be good to go. So we're sending him back to Virginia, and hopefully he's got a platform for a long 150,000 miles of success, and you can enjoy the truck.
Yep.
Bryce's 2006 here. It's a 2.5 puller truck that he just recently bought, and obviously wants to see what kind of power it makes. So he has 250% extra G injectors, a 10 mil CP3 over a stock CP3, and a 475 96 125. After figuring out his fast lift pump not working, causing rail to drain a little bit, we were able to squeeze 1,006 horsepower out of it. The truck had no rear brakes on it to try to get as much weight to the front of it, so that made it a little bit fun to try to get it spooled and get the max power out of it, but he's happy with it, and so I will get him off the dyno and send him on the way.